There you go. Hello! My name is Mar and I do streams usually weekly to show you animation and sometimes comic illustrations I'm working on. I have my own studio here in Tokyo in Japan. Actually I'm a freelancer, and then I gather a team, and yeah, like right now we are 8 of us creating a music video, and you will see how I created some of the cuts. Ooh, I finished. I stopped something before it started working, and I have a little surprise to you, especially if you're a regular for streams, which is that we have a new layout. Look at this. I simplified some things. Basically, I took out some like black surrounding things to the white text, so it was readable. Right now, everything is much more clean, still readable. I took out the jar because like the goal here is already quite clear, so we don't need like too many things about the same topic. And the image here is bigger as well. You cannot see the like the pen I'm using or the colors I'm selecting and everything, because I believe it's not so important unless you ask me about something very specific. And then if I want to show something as like tutorial, someone asks me how to do blah blah blah, on which software are you using, I have another screen which is the screen only. So here's like you see like my full setup in case I need to explain something that I'm using, so you can ask me about that. But regularly just tutorial can show you what I'm working on. This should be fine. We're streaming this on YouTube and on Twitch, and by the way I need to tweet that we're live. We're live on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so I send a tweet. Good. And then let me get back to my screen. I have two monitors, so when I look there, actually I'm checking the chat, I'm checking everything. I can read all the chat from both on Twitch and YouTube, so just throw me whatever, any comment you may want. I have various updates and things to talk about since I was not on last week. Let's see, let's wait a bit until maybe a bit more will join us. Or maybe you're watching this afterwards, like you're watching the recording. This recording usually it stays a few weeks, 1-2 weeks on Twitch, and potentially forever on YouTube. You know, forever, we don't know, but I usually don't take it out. Will we animating this? It is mostly humans in this cat again, but there's only in this a full project. It's a commission. More information in the description. Please on YouTube. I'm trying to explain so many things, but I should chill for a moment because we have usually an hour to say everything. Anyway, this is just one count of many for that music video. We started this a couple of weeks ago, and I was so upset about this, but it looks fine to me. I guess we may want to add the other ears, like the ears are back and usually are more like parallel, like in the top going out from the body, not like this, but it seems to work. Maybe I should think of where's the other ear. You know, usually the ears have 2 ears. Hello, Zenise, nice to have you around. I just corrected your cat recently. Well done. Some people from our team may join these streams. Yes, no. Is everything working? 1 second. Okay, I'll make a note and I'll reply. You send me a Discord, I'll make a note and reply to you later. I'll reply to you after the live stream, sometime after. But it's good, you can tell me feedback anytime. Okay. Okay, so if I like this deer, I think I will. Yeah, think about finishing, because now I know I like the structure. I will just finish the details. Like, what's the other head thing? I think I keep forgetting that word. We learned it the other day. Give me a moment. I forgot the word again. Can you believe it? Like this part. Hey. Antlers? Antler? Yeah. English is not my native language, as you may clearly notice at some point. Anyway, welcome everyone. I see that more people is joining. My name is Maren today. It's fine. Today I lost the track of what I was saying. We're animating a music video, and this is one of the cats, and I have a lot of things to say, but everything is noted, so I will not forget the things I have to say, so I need to calm down. I'm fine, by the way. If you sense I'm stressed, it's just at the start of things, because I'm trying to make too much things at the same time. I hope you're liking my new layout, by the way. If you're a regular, you will notice a few changes, like my face is bigger and more clear because I cut that section next to me and I took out a few details so everything can expand and look better. If anyone has questions, I still can show to you my full screen. Like if you have questions about what I'm doing and what I'm using, I can use this and you can still hear me. But in general, we usually work with this. And obviously, especially today, we're trying this new setup. Even if I love it, do give me your feedback. We could go back, even if I didn't exactly make a copy, and I can now go back super easy because I didn't make a copy of the layout. I do have videos recorded from what I was using, so I could try. Or maybe you have advice on how to shift a bit different things. Something I want to say I can't forget is that I'm waiting for a phone call, and I may even catch it live. It's not private unless they ask me for things that are private. I'll just like get the phone call and you hear me and that's it, and I will speak in Japanese. So surprise. Anything else I need to say before starting? Let me see. No, I already said this. Yeah, it depends on how much progress we do on this cat, but we will also continue with this other one, which is also nice. This will also be animated. This is just the layout. Then I think that's all I had to mention before starting to go through it. So let me get into the mood of drawing. I'll fix the antlers and the ear, and then as I clean up and start actually animating, I'll explain the other things I want to talk about. Of course, if you have questions or anything to say, feel free. Okay, so let me take out this. I want to make sure the antlers make sense, so I'm looking at reference pictures right now on my other monitor, and this is more wide but it curves, so what a beautiful animal, what a beautiful one, so nice. It's a white-tailed deer, by the way. I mean, it's writing here, but that's the inspiration. It's a real animal, so I'm trying to be a bit accurate. But as long as you get, okay, this is an animal drinking, or that was drinking from a river and then looks up, it should be fine. But if I can be a bit more correct, then I guess it's better. Right. Now a minute, I'll get a bit focused. You may even hear my computer going mad. Oh, so we have various. I see. I see. Okay, so this, I have various layers going on, so this will be fine. I think it will make sense if it has even more. Actually, these antlers are a bit small. It could also be a female, and then it's like, bye. We go more simple. Actually, would it work better if it's a female? Let me think. Because this is very long and it may even... No, it wouldn't touch the water. Let me think of the reference. It should not touch the water, but it could be very close. Like, here's more of the actual thing. And it starts before. The ear. Okay. So if you're just listening to me and I get a bit quiet, it's usually because I'm focused drawing. Somehow this is more correct, given the perspective that it goes like this way, but it doesn't look that pretty. So maybe we'll go for the mistaken shape. And just go for it. So fix it a bit, but this will be the shape we're going for. Hey. Yep. We're continuing our friend. I guess we'll finish this one today. Unless we correct it from stuff. So basically I'm doing the keyframes. I'll ink it and then it's for the in-betweeners to do, and then I'll have to check them, paint it, but after the keyframe is done we'll go to the next thing where we have a horse. So yeah, it's animal time for some reason. Isn't that nice? Actually, maybe the first shape was already very correct. We just needed a bit of correction here. Oops. And the ear, we'll add it there. The ear will go up. Something like this. Let me see that everything's working as well on Twitch. We're on Twitch and YouTube at the same time as usual. Okay. I think we'll ink this one, and after that I will correct this one using the light table and so on. Or should I do it now? Let's do it. No. I keep thinking that I need to be entertaining, but actually this is my stream and technically I do what I want, and I do have things I want to communicate to you, but I also need to work and you want to see progress, so I shouldn't get too attached to that. Okay, so everything is in different layers, so yeah, I need to fix this first. Yeah, I should talk as well. Then, so we'll put this down. down. There you go. So now that we have the draft, this is the draft. Ooh, it is complicated. Huh? Ah, okay. It is not the right one. This is the right one. I was like, dude, that drawing is ugly. It's so ugly. Tim. Now we're talking. Okay, so if this is it, now let's fix this. Antlers, the word I finally remember. I think this should be more like this. Thinking of perspective, it's difficult. So I got this, then I take this out. Yeah, this works. I guess. Who do you put tags to the drawings? Why do you put tags to the drawings? Tags? What do you mean tags? Like these names, like sky, grass, thing? I'm not sure to what you're referring, ASD. Which, by the way, I didn't see you in a while, so I'm glad to have you around. How's everyone going? Let me know. Exhibitionist, other people that I know you're watching. You don't have to be active and talk. That's fine. I also do it all the time to other people, to other streamers. Oh, so this. This is for the background artists, basically. So they know the areas that they have to separate into layers, like the grass in a layer, the river in a layer, what's what. So it's like super clear. And then in the map, because this map is important, like this, like from above, this is how everything looks. So that would be it. That's why. Morning, Ramon. Right, you are also here. I saw you talked even before, you were in the chat even before starting the stream. Okay. So now that I quote unquote just need to draw like ink, we will say different layers. We will I want to check how will I do the style of the eye, so I want to check something. So I will see how other studios do the eyes of animals. I have the idea of how I want to do it myself, but I want to check options. So I'm checking Mononoke's Yaku. Okay, so it's pure all black and then it has a bit of a shiny eye. It's similar to what I want to do. Then we have the Disney style. Let's think of something. or the animals are not the main characters, like it's not all animals. So let's say 2D. So let's say, I don't know. I'm just thinking of the ones that have a lot of animals and they're like the main characters, like the Lion King. Which, okay, let's say Lion King. If you read Lion King, you just get all the real life ones now. Hey, really? Okay, I found a 2D. Yeah, so like super humanized eyes. This is not what I want to go for. Then we have... what else did I want to check? Alright, so Ameto Yuki, Okami Kodomo. So let's see these animals. One day, see the cat. Okay, so the eyes are very humanized as well. But there were like cats and so on as well. Right, see, so the fox. How does the fox say? Hey, not Ranger. How are you doing? The deer looks delicious. Oh, you're hungry? Are you hungry? That's what's happening. Why do I say two of them, by the way, when I take out this? Okay. Okay, so this is realistic. Okay, now we'll check the deer eyes. How do deer eyes actually look? Whew. Okay. Oh, look at them. Okay, so deer eyes. They're so dark, it's difficult to tell what's going on in there, but they do have the white area, of course. Yeah, so deers are one of those species who have like a horizontal pupil. So I don't think we want to go to that level of detail. It's so interesting, right? Okay, now I have the Your Name song on my head. Yay! Alright, so I know how to do eyes, or I have more ideas. How's everyone doing, by the way? I didn't have feedback yet about the new layout. I hope you're liking it. I know some of you are regulars, or more like you've joined before. Okay, so now... this is what's going on. So this goes less, impact there. Then we have the right color, the right settings. Line with 3. I think actually we could go more. We could go 4, even thicker line. Yeah. Oh, just working on something. Would you join? Would join you? Maybe say that's fine. Hello, Kenya. How are you doing? Mark, today I see you exhausted. I guess I am a bit. I sound tired. I mean, I'm fine. Hey, okay, I'm glad everyone's doing fine. I will be honest, I'm not super fine because there's been a lot happening on my plate. I received bad news yesterday, nothing to worry about, like you should worry about. It's just I expect some good news. So I have a situation, I expected to receive good news about it, and it turns out it was worse than the current situation. I was like, so something I can deal with, but nothing medical, so don't worry. Nothing that can't be fixed. And then I'm receiving a lot of paperwork and accounting tasks I was not expecting. Like I was waiting for a call, by the way. You may see me talk in Japanese. Like hear me talk in Japanese. Waiting for a call because I received a letter from the accounting helping place. Like it looks like they want me to set a date for an appointment, but I don't know what about. So I called to ask my guy, like the guy that's usually very helpful for me, like do I really have to go? What's going on? By the way, Eugenia, this cat may be yours if you like animals. I was thinking of giving this one to you, so I'm inking now for the keyframes. So you have this head movement, and so it will move the eyes first and then move the head up. And it's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I received this letter. I don't know if I have to go. Then one of the biggest thing is that for this project, I'm receiving the payment through like let's say an intermediary. Like there's an intermediate place, and I'm trying to get the money sent to my bank account, and it should have been okay. Fill in a form, send the payment. not so fast. I spent 5 hours trying to fix this issue. It's not working, and still on it. I don't know where I will get the money. I mean, the money is there in my account there, but I'm trying to get it to Japan, where I actually live and I have expenses. So we have expenses. So, hey, thinking. I don't think we'll add hair like, like fuzzy hair because I don't know. It doesn't have such a long hair, the animal, with the white-tailed deer. Oh my god, you seem happy about it. I would love to. Okay, yeah, so this is yours. It's your cat. Eugenia and Denise here on the chat, on the YouTube chat. They are part of our team for participating in this project. So, yeah. Yeah, I doesn't have a very long hair, but I'm thinking if I would add a bit of like furriness. I don't know how to say it. Yeah. So as I was saying, I have this thing from the accounting place. I have this thing that I'm not getting the money. It's there, and for everyone in the team, don't worry. I have savings enough to pay for what I've asked you to do so far. So don't worry, the money will get to us. But it's taking a lot of time and a lot of effort. Then we have the bad news I received, which mean less hours for the project. Then we have visa. I need to renew my visa, and this always takes more time than I think it will take, and I already think it will take a lot of time. So get ready. Yeah, maybe we'll have a bit of like all these lines can give Eugenia pain, like all these little hairy things, but they also make our little friend more alive and more friendly, or at least more soft. So yeah, we may have a bit of it, maybe here. Oh, I see what's going on, so this should be also in 4. Hey, I have to do it again now. So that's actually like the leg would be close here, but because it will not appear, let's not even worry about it. I have to do this again. I have to ink it again. Yay! Because I wasn't using the brush I wanted to use. Yay! Isn't the life of an animator fun? Good thing the money is there. Well, it is there. Just the thought of getting through Japanese bureaucracy scares me. Yeah, it sucks. I read an article not so long ago that immigration would set up some procedures online. I hope it's already done, and then it's not worse than reality, but careful, because there's another letter I received where I have to prove I'm not laundering money, which I'm not. There's not that much money. I cannot laundering money. But anyway, I have to give some data to my other bank, and I'm trying to fill in the form. I filled it 4 times and it gives me this error like, oh, we cannot process it now, try later. So I went to that other bank place in person. At least that one is very close to home, like 3 minutes I can be there. And they said, oh, it's just taking time because everyone is doing this procedure now, so just try again. I'm like, wonderful. So these 4 procedures that are either not a change for me, like, okay, I'm just giving them data, I'm getting nothing about it, like just keep being a client, or like appointments, and the other one is, hey, I like my money that the client gave to us so I can pay the team and myself. Thank you. So that's going on. And I'm trying to simplify my life, but as you say, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not even management or directing. Or do you have to return to Spain with a visa? Okay, wait. Do I have to return to Spain for the visa renewal? No, not at all. I just need to go to immigration here in Japan and bring some documents. Especially because it's a renewal. Like, I already have the visa. I just need to prove that, yes, I'm still married. I'm still living here. Thank you. There's a pandemic going on. I haven't been in Spain in almost 2 years now. So please don't kick me out. Thank you. I keep working here, paying things here, paying taxes, all the lovely. I'm usually more like, okay, I have to do procedures and so on, but now that I'm talking about it, because I have so many pile up that I didn't expect right in this season, I sound a bit stressed, but I want us to chill. And at the same time be real of what's going on. Okay, the eye. So, let's see, how do we do the eye? So as we mentioned, I don't want to add too much detail to it, and this is a type of animal who's actually, to be realistic, it would be like this. Okay, like huge eye, like huge iris and horizontal eye. So this is it, and boy does it look creepy. But what I decided to do is that we will not do the iris, and we will only do the we'll mix iris and pupil together. I won't do the pupil, so I will make it bigger to be realistic. Should I add a bit of a line? You know, keep it a bit more. All these extra lines are giving work to the in-betweeners, so I really try to add them when they add value to the creature. And we'll have, by the way, I don't want to forget this different color here. There you go. Because the actual deer has like a black nose and then a bit of white. So what I will do is that this part will be darker, and from here to there we'll have a gradation, but I will do that with Premiere or the editing software, but at least we'll have this shadow already in the colors. Well, don't let nothing broke your happy marriage. No, of course not. We're fine. We're very happy. I mean, we're not perfect. I mean, we're a very good couple. We do have ups and downs, but we're fine. We're fine, like, almost all the time. We're fine. That's when I have issues in my life. Usually, it's not related to my relationship with my husband. It's usually the bank accounts being on beep beep. Let's not say the words. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and related to that, I wanted to mention I need to simplify some things in my life, so everything that I can keep up with everything. And to do so, how do I do the ears? Because the ears are so fluffy. They're just, all the inside is just like hair everywhere. So how do we do that? I still believe they have a bit of this. So how about, and here we're adding complicated stuff, but it will be worth, because it's a different color, it's not a shadow, like we need it, right? So we'll have this white, I guess. So yeah, I'll have to, as I was saying, I'll have to simply spice some things in my life. It may affect the streams, it may affect, I don't know, Patreon. I'd like to have feedback on the current rewards and see if there's something else I could offer differently or a different timing or so on. For now, nothing's changing. I don't like making changes because yes, but think well about it and what impact does it have to the other people that's related to that. But it may have an impact on my weekly basis, because it's a lot I'm dealing with right now. I know some people have it worse, but I would say this, I'm getting to a limit of being efficient. Looking to the antlers of one pretty boy here. Just like drawing it directly, like whoa. And yeah, so Henny, if you're still here, you will need a lot of the curve tool to make this look smooth, I'm sure. I mean, it will make your life easier. Curious thing, I was asking all you like, hey, how are you doing? No, everyone's doing fine. Well, I'm not. Okay, so they say it's really hard to organize all the current worries. I've tried so many times on task management apps. Can get exhausting. Please be kind to yourself in these trying times. Thank you, you're so sweet. But yeah, basically I'm trying to clean up, like finish the little things as much as possible, so then I have more time to focus on, like, for example, this project and so on. So take out the things that are small actually, so the big ones have enough of my energy to do them well. But then because it's so many small things that I think, okay, so today I'll just go to the bank and they will fix my form. No, I go to the bank and they tell me keep trying. So it's been tiring. It's difficult to control when I will finish these things. Yes, I'm half watching, half working on some other stuff, that's fine. It's good. I'm glad everyone's doing quite well. Okay, so now the other antler. I don't know, I don't like this one. Let me change it, because we're on time, we're doing the yeah, I like this one better. Dun, dun, dun. Believe it or not, but this part is quite important, that it feels like it flows. So it's not just like pa 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 pa, or even worse, hey hey, or like this. Nope, you have to think of the flow, put the other one, and then make it grow well. So I'm trying to have that all in my head and do it, make it much beautifully. and you can tell when the in-betweeners or even myself, like the key animation artist, cares and understands the actual creature or not for these details. Oops. Oh, okay. So let's do the other ear, not to forget. Other ear, just to make a mark so it's easy to understand what's going on. How's the weather in Tokyo? It's quite cloudy today, but getting really hot lately. Let's say, by the way. Oh, there's something else, by the way. I'm saying all the things I could talk about. By the way, I'm not receiving the call right. Oh, wait, did the call... I did get the call right. Okay, so right, I know they have a lunch break now, so I cannot call anyway. I'll call later. Dang it. It must have been because it wasn't silence or I don't know. Yeah. So I have noted all the things I want to talk about. And that's yet one little thing I'm dealing with, which is that my keyboard works well 90% of the time, 99% of the time, 98%. But when it doesn't, it's very funny because it's like I stack my finger on each key for a long time. I was like, if I say hello, it was like 3 lines. Like 3, you know what I mean. And I'm like, should I get a new keyboard? But then I connect, disconnect, and it works again. So I'm like, someday it will just stop working. I will be in the middle of work, on a stream or something, I will be stuck. But usually it keeps working again. So when should I get a new keyboard? Or should I? I don't think it can get repaired. I bought it lots of years ago, and I don't think I even have the receipt, and I don't know where to bring it. I could research if there's somewhere they can fix it, but it seems like it's not just one key, it's like everything gets crazy. Maybe I can Google and something can fix it, but I'm in that point where like at some point it will just break. And usually when it happens, I'm chatting with someone, I'm like, okay, just, they know you read it, but you cannot reply back again. Not now. Okay, let me do I was ruminating a bit because I need to do this. So this is the one, this is this one. This will be, so let me think. I think it should be like this. Yeah, I think this is the shape we need to go for. Yeah, makes sense. It's not as round and more like straight, but it will work. Okay, now for luck. Yeah, so if someday you think I read your message, yeah, most likely I did, but maybe I cannot reply, and it's not because I don't want to, it's because my keyboard is like, hi, and longer than that. And I can, if I delete it, it deletes everything. Like, so I need to try some things until it fixes again. Let's do it this time this way. Let's do it this way this time. Yeah, my brain also, streamer brain is a thing. Believe it or not, I am multitasking, right? And I think it's quite clear that I'm multitasking. So I'm talking and animating at the same time. But yeah, I think we'll finish this today. The key frames, and we'll send them. I mean, later after the stream, I'll write the notes, like the memos for our in-betweener, and that will be it. We'll have someone else working on this cat. Do. Yay. 100, that's a lot. That's very big. So what else do I have? By the way, if anyone has questions, so on, yes, we changed the layout, but I can go back anytime to here, where you can see the full screen and we can talk about anything. Okay, so that's fine. But for now, you see my bigger face, which I'm sure everyone wants to see. Do you? I don't know, I thought it would make things more entertaining and clear. Yeah, I just simplify things, because I also know that not everyone is watching this like full screen. Like most likely no one is watching my stream at full screen, so things are small and I don't want to be... So for one side, streamers like to put a lot of things on the screen, so it's very entertaining. On the other side, is this too short? On the other side, too much is too much. I want to keep things simpler and clear and pleasant to the eye. So I'm finding my sweet spot, our sweet spot. I mean, we still have the, like for example, we have this thing about the goal. We have a goal for if donations come, then we'll use them to have online backups, so we can pay for the online backups. And this is not correct. This was correct. This one is not. It doesn't look right. So that's fine, and we have someone who gave it, but we don't need this and a thick jar with beautiful shells and stars and so on, but it's too much. Or like all the information we had on the corners on the stream with like all the pen I'm using and all this that many people is not getting. I'm using the same tools anyway. And you can still ask. So these things I took out. Simplify the rest. Maru, when are you moving out of Japan? I have no idea. Maybe I don't. It was a plan. It was a plan before the pandemic. And now it's more unclear. It is likely that at some point I'll move out of Japan and possibly come back. So we'll move out for a few years. Or a year or so. And then come back. But the date is completely unclear. Okay, so that's one. And then, hey Mazel, how are you doing? Today we're talking about, well, we're creating this beautiful here, and I'm inking the key, basically the keyframe, and we're talking about all the little things I'm working on lately, which may cause changes to the stream or not, or maybe I'll change. I need to simplify my life, at least for the next weeks, so I can deal with a lot of things I have to do, like visa renewals and accounting and banking problems and a lot of stuff I didn't plan for, and extra work anyway. A lot of things that may affect us. My keyboard terror, which means I have to get to research how to fix my keyboard or get a new one if necessary. We'll see. So it's just a lot of things pile up, little things all piling up. But on the other side, we're having fun with this guy. I'm really loving this project. Most of the cats I'm doing, like, in some cases I'm working on projects, I'm like, oh, now we have to work in that guy, which I don't like, but it makes sense for the story. In this project, I think everything I'm doing I like. Maybe there's a few things that I'm not a fan of. Like the other day, I think I was trying to do a plane as an extra, and I'm not planes. But in general, like this year, I'm in love with it. I like researching about it. I'm happy you're doing well. Okay, it's time for the second one. And to this second one, we need to adapt it to this because now we have a detail here. See that this line, it makes lots of sense, but I don't think it's necessary for in the grand scheme of things. So let's take it out to concentrate energy on other stuff that matters. Believe it or not, this little change is important for the in-betweeners. Especially because, have you seen all this space? There's a lot of drawings here. We'll see, I need to check the timing, but it could be a lot of drawings. I think this cut, will be like 3 seconds. And no, it's shorter. I believe it's shorter. I'll check that later. But in any case, it's many drawings, animation in general, so the more lines you can cut, the better, if they're not necessary, not really. Have a nice one, have a nice day, a night, Eugenia. Japan has a good environment, I think. Wish I could live there. I mean, yeah, come in if you can, if you want to, at least for a while. I'd welcome you. So what we will do is, I'll get this from the light table. And I will move it. So in this case, we are not copying it because I need to respect the lines of the draft, but I will know where things are and how I draw it. Like, did I add hair in that area or wherever it is? So let me put that in monochrome. So now it's blue. There you go, there you go. Okay. So now I need to respect this. I'll have to make sure I'm not getting too distracted by the stream itself, that I end up following the lines of frame 1. So it should be fine. Okay. There you go. So in this case, the nose is a bit closer. There you go. No. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. I can hear my computer thinking so hard. It's because it's streaming and recording the stream and animating. I mean, not exactly animating now, it's just inking. But okay, so we'll keep this. We will not change it or make it disappear, for example, because that makes things complicated. I'm so glad everyone is doing fine. You know, I really enjoy streaming, but it's causing me some stress lately. Not streaming itself. When we're streaming like now, I'm happy, I'm having fun, I'm talking to you. But preparing the stream, actually not even preparing, just like thinking, okay, today I have to stream, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm getting so stressed lately. So many things. It's like can I compare streaming to taking a shower, where when you're taking the, like, before taking the shower, it's like, okay, I have to do this, that, and you're like, oh, another thing to do. But when you're in the shower, usually you're fine because, you know, hot water, ideally, feels nice. And then after the shower, you feel great because you're clean and you've done it. And everything's fine. I felt good. So that's how I feel about streaming lately. But it's just another thing. But I like doing it. So I'm thinking how I need to be careful because I don't want to stop it, because it's something that adds joy to me, to my life. I like it. But I can't let it affect me as much as it's doing lately, because I need to simplify things in general. Like, if I could take out the bank thing and the accounting meeting and everything else, I would have taken it out. I much rather streaming. So that's the thing. But right now it's not an option. So I'm thinking, how can I simplify stuff even more? I'm rambling right now. I get that. Yeah. There's many things that are like a shower that you don't want to do it, and then you're doing it. It's like, oh yeah, it's good. I'm glad I did it. Yeah, it was fun. You know, it was necessary. I needed it. Sort of thing. Okay, maybe not talk about that. I don't know, it feels bad. Your PC sounds loudly. What specs have? Okay, let me check. Let me a second, just in case something opens that I cannot show. What's the computer specs? Where do I see that? I have it here, right? So if I go here, computer, properties, no, this is not it. Hardware. Okay, I can show you the hardware. But there was somewhere like in the panel, control panel. Is it here? No. Ah. It's in the control panel, but where? I think the volume is fine. Thank you. DX. Is this a command I can check? But I knew how to check that. Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I got there. So let me share my screen again. I think you can see it. It's in Spanish. It's in Spanish, but some things translate. So these are the actual things I have connected and so on, I believe. And this is the thing. So I have Intel Core i7 16 gigabytes of RAM, wherever that means. Maybe I should not show that. Maybe I should not show that anyway. Anyway, 64, like Windows 64 bits, wherever. Yeah, so that's the specs. And I have NVIDIA. Notable. I think my worst thing is the graphic tablet. I see. Okay, let's try. DX. Okay, I'll trust you. Should I? Huh? Let's not do this. Let's not do this now. Well, thank you very much, and let me know if I answer your question. Oh, it appeared. Okay, so it did work. Thank you. So that's information. It's a bit old now, but it's still quite powerful. It's not like a weak machine. It's just, I would love to have more RAM at least. I was thinking of upgrading my RAM. I know how, I mean, I open it and so on. It's something I can do on my own if I get the nice, like the actual hardware piece. It's something I can do easily on my own since I've done it before. It's not working, is it? It's too small. And yeah, first thing I need to make sure we have investment for is what you see around here, below here, which is the being able to back up online, which we have now, but not completely. We just have a bit of space and a bit of data online. So, and that's not very safe to do for a media company. I just have backups in hard disk drives in this same home. So not nice, right? Everything too complete. If there's like a fire or anything, touching wood, I hope not, we're in trouble. Or like, you know, whatever. I will, even if we don't see them, I will draw the antlers completely, because then it will be easier to animate for Eugenia. So I should go from here. There you go. I mean, I know it will get a bit loud, but as long as you can understand me, I think I'm happy about it right now. So I apologize for that, but I guess you can understand my priority. Also, I mean, I know the computer will go faster too. When rendering everything, oh my god, that's trouble. When I'm rendering the full animation and so on. And then I have to do various tests. Yep, that's fun. Okay. Let's do the other one now. Let's see. Oh, it's cute little thing. Look at the ears going up. Eee. Eee. Oh, at any time I could also get a knock in my door to help give medicine to the cats, because we have these community cats with all the neighbors where, I mean, they cannot have more kitties, they have vaccines and everything, and now it's the season to give them some drops, not to attract, I don't know the name of the insects in English, but we have to give them some drops, and there's the people that feeds them can't catch the cats easily, because they're the ones who also give them usually to the hospital. But the cats do come to me easily. I can just yell at them, like, not yell at them, but like call them, and they will come to me, and then I'll grab it so they can put the drops quickly, and then maybe they will hate me forever. But I'd rather have them safe than just being allowed to pet them. So that's happening, and I could get called to my door about that, but I guess it will be in the afternoon. It's just 1 now. I hope this makes sense. Like, drawing antlers is serious, because it is not flexible, you know? It's a shortcut, but still. The antlers look great, thank you. I mean, I'm complicating everyone's life. It could have been a female, but since I started and I fell in love with it, then that's it. I guess now we have a male. Okay, so that doesn't make much sense, because we have the other one here. Okay. Yeah, I guess we cannot see it. We don't see it now. Okay. We need to fix this. Yay. yeah, we're almost done. If this is correct and I don't start freaking out, we'll be able to give this to the in-betweener later today. And that is another cat. We're ready to delegate. Actually, let's make sure that this makes sense. This should be the same. But this is shorter, so maybe these two. Now we delete this. And let's not forget that this beautiful creature has an eye and the shadows. Okay, let's save. Should have added the antlers in another layer, it would have been easier to fix. Okay, so this eye is closer. Let's do this. So see, so the eye is not too big, like too small, and now it's looking up. So this whole thing is black eye. Could actually already ink it. Not that black. That's very scary. So maybe we should add a bit of shiny. Huh. Let's see if we have a bit of shiny effect here. It should keep in the same area. Also, just guessing this. Here. Okay, I'll do it right. Okay. Oh. Good animator, good animator. Go there, then you move at the same time. Hi. Okay. Cute. Check the antlers later, a bit later. Hello. I say we're having some new people both on YouTube and on Twitch, so let me present myself again. Notifications work, right? Yeah. So my name is Mar and I do animation. I run an animation studio in Japan. Today we're working on a commissioned piece. This is for a music video. And I'm preparing the keyframes for it, and then someone else will do the in-betweens to actually have the effect that everything is moving. Okay, so this is how this should go. And it will look a bit chaotic, like chaos right now, because there's a lot of lines. But it will still make sense. I'm just doing the final touches, making sure that everything is cohesive. Okay, so this is the year. Okay. Go, like adding the right shadows. It's not actually shadows, this is because our beautiful deer changes changes colors. It has brown, white, and black. So let's just take this. It's white-tailed deer, I believe, the species. I don't usually do things too realistic. Like we have like fantasy, magic, even sci-fi themes. But for this project we do have some realism, so that's why I looked for like, okay, this species. Hey Ramon, you're leaving? Have a very nice night, I believe, for you. Late in the night, I guess. Let's take those for the light table and let's see how these move. Again, it's just the keyframe, so. Now, I'll repeat this many times because I'm looking at the overall thing, which seems to make sense. No, it doesn't. And look, so the ears are fine, the eye is fine, the nose. It's fine because it's flexible. The ear is fine. So this antler has a mistake. That's one thing. And the other antler, the biggest mistake thing I find is that this is too close. This gets too close. Look at that. Look at only this area. See that they get too close one to the other? So this makes sense, this area, how it gets back, because it's checking like this, not just going up, but it's checking like this. But yeah, so what we will do is, because this is actually short, too short as well, I'll just move it. I'll try if just moving it will work. So like this, and then I cannot rotate. If I rotate, things break. Things will break. It will not work. So let me, oof, that was not the eraser. Let me do this again. I'll take a very tiny short break, by the way, now. Oh, hey! Good guy, you're here! Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I think now, yeah, now it works much better. Dun 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 dun, boom! Looks up, and pay more attention, we know for the ears, because of the ears and because of the eye. It will be complicated to animate the eye, because the thing is, this is the white area, this little triangle, and this is the white area here. So the eye is like, boom, going up. So, because the deer looks up first and then it moves the eye, I think I will request, but it's not like it looks up and then it starts moving. I will have to request like step 1, move everything, but don't do the iris or anything in the eye. And then step 2, let's do the eye. Yeah, so let me do that now. Eye moves first. Ask for steps. It's just like my memos to us, like to note the memos for the in-betweener. So I'll show you the other thing, that like the other cut that will likely either start now or start the next day. We have a stream. I'll also let you know a bit of some details that I talked about in the earlier stream. After I took a very tiny break. It's a black barbel eye. Barbel eye, is that the meaning of the eyes that are horizontal? Barbel eye. Wait, that's Barbie? Barley eye? Barbie eye? Is that the thing? Okay, my searcher just shows me Barbie eyes when I look for Barbie eyes, so I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'll be just back. So give me a second. I mean, it will say the be right back in 10 minutes, but it's always less than that, usually 3 minutes. Hello, I'm back. Hope you like my new layout. Wee! Lord's right. Wee! And you can hear me. So, as an update that no one cares about. So, okay, so my name is Mar, I do animation. And today we're animating this tier, which is part of a commissioned music video. As an update that no one cares about, I forgot that me as a human needs to eat. And usually I put out frozen food outside and let it get temperature room, like the temperature, get to the temperature of the room, so like even and not frozen on its own, and then I cook it because it saves energy, and you know, it saves energy, which is good for the planet and for everyone's pocket. So, well, for my part, it's good for my pocket and everyone's planet. And I forgot to put it out, so I just put it out and I'll have to eat something else instead when we finish the stream. I still haven't had lunch. Marble like a rounded sun. Oh yeah! Yeah. Okay. I get it. I see. This will be beautiful. It will be very beautiful, guy. It will be very beautiful. The thing is, now it works, but I know that the antlers are not like perfect. So as it moves, maybe you can see them shift from one position to the other, and it will be very creepy. So when that happens, if that happens, we can either fix it if we have time, or we can turn it into a female. It has no antlers and nothing happened. And the in-betweener will kill us because it will be the fault of my keyframes. Don't tell her, she's not here now. But she can know. I'm very transparent with our stuff, so I'll have to tell her, like, I know this may happen, it will not be your fault, just do your best, and if it doesn't look fine, then we'll have to take it out, most likely because of time and priorities in this project are not the antlers. I mean, if it was a story about this guy, then yes, of course, but it's not. So, and this is talking about what we're doing next week. Ta-da! Okay, that's the background. Oops. Okay, well, sorry. Let's take out the memos, but put them in yellow so I don't forget. I don't think there were spoilers there, but just in case. So this is another cat. Like, from this project we have many cats, and 5 of them at least, I think, I'm giving myself the permission. I mean, I got the permission from the client to share them. I selected these ones because they're not very spoiler-wise. You don't know what's going on, who's who, and anything like this. Just a dear friend, and we're sharing and doing it together because it's more fun. And then we have this one where we may have a bird flying, and we'll have wind. So the tail of the horse, I don't know the word in English. Maybe I know, but I'm scared it's confused with Spanish. But anyway, the hair will move, and this character will also have long hair, most likely moving. And then there will be a rug anyway. So this is based, by the way, this is based on the Highlands, like Scotland. It's a river. It will most likely have completely different colors from what you're seeing, but will have mist. And I was just thinking today, like, with a very misty background, do we actually have a lot of wind? When there's mist, I don't recall having lots of wind. It's more like the, you feel the pressure of the air. So obviously for animation magic, we can do whatever we want, so we can have wind in the hair and flying, and when we have mist, and nothing happens. But I don't know, I'm feeling, is this very realistic? We may have it anyway because pretty, and because the character's in the top hill, so maybe if there's mist far away, it's fine, like in the top hill you have some wind, and then there inside the valley, there's some still like stuck, dense particles of air and water. Please don't ask me about science, I'm not very good at that. The other day I was doing something and I was animating a plane, like almost about to animate a plane, and I was like, for this cat in this project, did planes exist? So I was like, in this moment of history, in this place. So I had to research, and guess what? Planes did exist, but I think we'll have a boat to have things more cohesive and not start making people think like, wait, where are we? Because if I ask this question, did planes exist? Other people will be like, wait, did we change time? Because other people will also be as less informed as me. Many people will not care, but yeah, animation magic means good mode. I see. So for animation magic we will have mist here, but for the other place I think we'll have a boat instead of a plane. Also I have a good idea on why the plane will work well. And we have the deer here, and deers did exist. Actually I checked that this specific deer species was in the area of where I want to base this story from. Like, there's these deers in many places, it's very common apparently. White-tailed deer. Cute. So I guess we're done. Let me see all the things I've been mentioning today that could be important for you if you join later. So I simplified the layout. Like, you see me bigger now, and there's no you cannot see all my tools, like the tools I'm using, the software I'm using, and you cannot see much of this navigator or like the reference part and my layers, just to make things more clean, more big, and then you see bigger the actual drawing and the animation part. However, if you're curious, I can still show, like, if you have questions about how to do this, what software are you using, what's the color, what are the settings of the tool, I have this. So I can show you still like how I'm working. You can see the title of, like you can see like I'm using Clip Studio Paint. You can see the full characters thing. So we have that now, so that's new. And you can ask me anytime, or I can show you because it's in the topic. Also, this week, and that's why I may sound a bit sort of in a rush. We're not in such a chill mode compared to other days, even if what we did was very chill and very nice. Oh right, we forget that the water shines. I'll have to do that later. I mean, I cannot. But I can only give this cat to just to the deer, so that should be fine. Like, I can do this. Whoa, water. Anyway, it's just for me not to forget it. Does we have something in the... So what do we have? Why do we see two of them now? Why do I see the other deer when I'm here? I was just saying, yeah, so this week I sound a bit stressed, maybe because I'm a bit tired now after the hour and a half of streaming, but mostly it's because I've had some bad news this week. Nothing that can be fixed, it's nothing medical, so if it's not medical it can be fixed, and many medical things can be fixed as well actually. But I received some bad news, and then I received a lot of important paperwork things to do that I did not expect. I mean, I have to renew my visa, I know that was coming, that's fine, but then I have things to do because of bank transfer problems, another bank asking for a form that cannot be sent, and if you go to the bank and ask them, it's like, oh, just try again, everyone's doing it now. And another thing about accountants is like a lot of tiny things that should be fixed easily have not been fixed easily. I have no idea how long they will take, and they're taking a lot of energy from me. Plus those bad news, so I'm a bit stressed, but because I want to put more energy on streaming, I want to put more energy on this. So that's why I sound a bit stressed, and also I need to think out how to simplify my life, at least in the next weeks until I fix all this. So this may mean changes on live stream schedules or content or something. Hopefully not, because I do like streaming. Right now it's a lot. Like, for me, streaming is like, I compared it before, but like taking a shower, where you're feeling like, okay, so later I have to do this, and take a shower and blah blah blah, and you're like, oh, more things. But then when you're taking the shower, it feels nice because, you know, hot water, ideally, especially in winter. You know, like, you're getting clean, and after a shower you're feeling nice because you're clean and you did it, and so on. So that's how I feel with live streams lately. Usually it's, I look forward to them, I like doing them, and afterwards I feel nice. But lately I'm feeling like it's a lot of things piling up that I have to do, and this or something else will have to fall for a while or change for a while, and I just want to let you know what's going on. That's why I sound stressed, and I sound stressed also because I don't like it. I love being streaming and doing more, and right now we do have a lot to share. Like, I'm animating this, I need to animate this lady and the horse, the bird possibly. So I'm going to animate something with air movement or wind next. Ooh, it will give fancy clothing in it too. Nice. I want to get it done this month, so I must keep it simple. Yep, making things simple. I mean, you just saw me do it. Like, for example, we had like an extra line in the nose, so I was like, this is too small. When we said animation, this will not matter, so I just took it out. Or be very mindful, like, okay, we'll have a bit of fuzziness, but it's not like all the drawings like this, right? Like all the hair, we just have it in little places, so we know that this is furry, and it has hair, and it's somewhat short, and it doesn't have that much important. So yeah, simplifying is important to get animation done, and smart simplifying. Like, I didn't simplify, for example, like the color here will have a different color, because then we can identify the species, or like just be like, oh, we need to simplify, it will be a female. Let's try with a male first. I think we're still fine on time. And yeah, good luck with that. And with all that said, we should meet next week. I think I asked for everything. By the way, if you got a YouTube notification, we're in YouTube on Twitch, by the way. If you got a YouTube notification, I guess the title you're seeing on YouTube right now for this video should be Anime creator animates a deer for a music video. Should be that title. Or the notification in the bell that, hey, Mari's live. If you saw the title of that, like there was a title of the video, because I think it's not matching. If you can tell me like the notification, you know, like the next to your profile, you have like notification bell and you say, hey, Mari's live doing blah blah blah. So does it match? Is it anime creator animates a deer for a music video? Because otherwise I will have to change something else for the new notifications every time. I'd like to know, so that's just a quick question. And someone wants to say, although I will not stay online very long, say, I show you the things. I'm also having issues with my keyboard, but that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So yeah, next week, I guess next week I'll be online, as always, and we'll be doing this. That's it. I'm very bad at closing streams because I keep thinking like, what else do I have to say? What else? If you have any questions, any comment, now is the time. Because I don't think I'll stream again next week. That's the title. I see. I did not get a notification though. I see. Okay. Thank you. So that's good. At least the title appears well. Alright. So I guess that's it. Thank you very much for everyone for attending. It's been nice to share this time with you, even if you were just like lurking listening to there. It's nice to see there's people around in general, like the number is also a thing. Thank you for your likes, thank you for follows. Of course, if you follow or subscribe, like subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, it will technically allow you to see notifications that I'm live. Should be next week same time, most likely early, like it's an hour and a half earlier from that. That's my usual time, but sometimes I do surprise streams, who knows. So if you follow us, you will get a notification. Other than that, that's it, I guess. Yeah, thank you for everything. So yeah, bye. Check in the comments and we're fine. We'll see you in the next one, and probably in the future we'll see this. I will show you how this is going as well, how it's actually moving. Right now we just have the keyframes. Adios, goodbye, have a lovely day and evening.